So, tam tatha kripaya avishtam, one who was overcome with pity, and vishidantam, who was sorrowing. Vishād. What is vishād? Again, we have to go to the commentary to understand. Vishād is the distressed state of mind which goes by the name sorrow. And what is it caused by? It is caused by an apprehension of any harm coming to one's own people. To one's own people only. We are not so much bothered that what happens to other to whom we are not attached. Yes, we will discuss over phone, so many people killed this, that, there, but next moment we will forget. So we don't sorrow actually, we just say. There is no change in our lives. So when do we sorrow? Only when there is a cause of fear to people to whom we are attached. And this was happening towards Arjuna. So he was afraid that his own people would come to grief. So now Arjuna revealed his sorrow to Shri Krishna, that Lord, this is what is happening, what to do now. Now generally, what should we do? Should we reveal our sorrow before one and all? That is another question. Generally, the rule is you should not reveal your sorrow before one and all. Rahim, the great saint, he says, Rahiman nij man ki vyatha man hi rakho goy. Suni athi layi hai log sab baati na layi hai koi. So you will go and tell your sorrow to someone. In front of you, he will listen, but at your back, he will mock you. He will make fun of you. Generally, that is the rule. But here what is happening, Arjuna was very fortunate because his guru was present. And his guru was none other than God himself. So it is said that if one does not reveal one's state of mind to one's teacher, that is not proper. So Arjuna is revealing his state of mind not before all. He is revealing his state of mind only to his teacher. And he was very lucky to have a teacher like Shri Krishna. So he was sorrowing, vishād, vishidantam, sorrowing. Now, when we ended the first chapter, we have seen that what is it called? At the end of every chapter when we chant, Om Tat Sariti Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu, then the name of each chapter is given. So the name of the first chapter was Arjuna Vishād Yoga. Now sorrow is not something good. Why is sorrow, vishād, also called yoga? That is the question. How can it become yoga? So this is the uniqueness of Bhagavad Gita, that the chapter describing Arjuna's sorrow also has been named a yoga, the yoga of sorrow. Even sorrow can become a yoga. But not for all. Not for all. People who are not dissatisfied with their worldly state, with their present condition. Not for them, because they will not even try to get out of it. Worldly life has been summed up by Swami Vivekananda in these 3 or 4 words: eating, drinking, dressing, and society nonsense. So, until one has become disgusted with all this, there will not arise detachment. If detachment is not there, there will not arise the desire to know the solution which spiritual knowledge alone can give. So it is first necessary to realize that the state we are in is not at all desirable. It is not a good thing. Arjuna has become aware of this. Here lies the difference. Arjuna has become aware of his situation, and the force of this awareness is so strong, and because he is a very great soul, he has become so sensitive that this agitates him and he becomes sorrowful. So his sorrow has become yoga. Why? We also sorrow, but our sorrow doesn't become yoga. This is the great thing which saints tell us. So I will quote directly. Sorrow remains sorrow only as long as it is connected to some worldly object. I have lost this, I have lost that, this has gone away, my friend has gone away, my relatives have gone away. Till our sorrow is attached to worldly objects, it is sorrow. It should be given up. But as soon as it is expressed before God and it helps us to connect with God, then that sorrow becomes yoga. Because that sorrow is helping us attain God. It is helping us attain spiritual knowledge. So Arjuna's sorrow could become yoga. Why? Because Arjuna revealed it to Krishna. If he had not revealed anything, there would be no progress. Only when he revealed, Krishna told him the solution. So Arjuna's sorrow became yoga because first Arjuna revealed it. Means what? He took shelter in God. And secondly, he connected it with God. This sorrow made him, it served as a connection of Arjuna with God. That is why Arjuna's sorrow became yoga. And our sorrow can also become yoga if it is connected with God. Saints and sages have told that call on God with a longing heart. So when you are calling on God with a longing heart, you are sorrowful. But if you call on God with a longing heart and ask God, my son has not got a job, he is not getting a good wife, that is not yoga. That will not become yoga. That is just bhoga. But when you call on God and ask Him only for spiritual knowledge, you may be sorrowful because you have not attained spiritual knowledge, but that is yoga.